So I had a separate conversation with Robyn,
Mhm.
and then I asked her to come to this conversation with Cody
Oh, you
because,
asked her to be here.
yeah, I
Wha
asked her.
Wow. Why
Yeah,
did you ask her?
because she speaks Cody.
Do you think you'd speak Cody? You think you'd get Cody?
Um, I think I get Cody pretty well. Like, I feel like I understand him, yeah.
Think other wives get him? Other sister wives do?
I think they have the capacity to.
Hey friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. Do you ever see a clip of Sister Wives, or you're just like me and you see something and you're like, I knew it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. You know when you're invested in something and you've had a hunch, like this gut feeling, you knew something about someone, a behavior, a tactic, a method. You knew that they were being sneaky, deceptive, and manipulative, and you had a sneaking suspicion you knew exactly how they were doing it. Well, I got my first clue last week during the tell-all when Cody said that he had never been vulnerable with anyone until he met Robyn, and that he didn't even know how to be vulnerable until he met Robyn. And he didn't know how to even tell Janelle or Christine that he wasn't vulnerable until Robyn, because Robyn is so good with her emotions. Now, he didn't say that, but that was what I took away from it. When he said that, I got a sense that Robyn told him that he had never been vulnerable in his life until he met her. Because these wives have to have something that they can have above the other one, right? So they've got to be able to do something, bring something to the table that proves that they're the best, that they're the top, that they're the favorite. And then, so I left last week thinking that, like I left thinking Robyn has convinced Cody through manipulation that nobody knows him better than her, that nobody understands him better than her, that nobody's loved her better than him, that nobody has ever gotten him better than her, that he's never been so close to someone like her. And now Christine, Mary, and Janelle, well, mostly Christine and Janelle are revealing exactly how she did it and what she did and how she meddled in their marriages and ultimately came home the top wife. So let's dive into the topic. Before we do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and make sure to turn on the bells so you never miss a video. So as you saw in the very beginning, Robyn says that she believes every wife has the capacity to speak Cody. Cody, a 55-year-old man that's balding, that will refuse to give up on those 5 hairs on top of the head and is rocking a skullet in this actual tell-all, needs someone to interpret for him. This is what she continues with.
Yeah.
I think sometimes he could be misunderstood very easily because he says everything that's in his head. Most people filter it. He doesn't. But I think that it's hard for other people to understand.
Mary did
Okay,
ask
so Robyn says that she can speak Cody better because some people don't understand him because he just doesn't filter what he says, and then they don't understand that he doesn't have a filter. Actually, Robyn, what you just said is called enabling. According to a website called Personalities Unleashed, every narcissist has an enabler, and they are, number one, according to this article, quick to make excuses. When you tell an enabler about the narcissist's abuse, their focus isn't on helping you. Instead, they launch into excuses. They tell you that the narcissist is just having a bad day, even though narcissism involves a pattern of toxic behavior over the years. Enablers will try to get you to think about each behavior in an isolated way. There's always an excuse. On one day, it's the fact that the narcissist got yelled at the boss. On the next day, it's that they had to fork over money for car repairs. That's why they flew into a rage and threatened you. to the enabler, virtually any behavior can be explained away and tolerated. Or they might say that the narcissist had a difficult childhood. Even if you know that's true, it could be that they were abused as a child or lived in stressful conditions. But the enabler will urge you to be compassionate to the narcissist and stop making such a fuss. And as a result, you feel guilty, ashamed, and confused. So she always finds an excuse for Cody, always. So when Cody is being abusive and yelling and screaming, she'll say, he just has no filter. That's why. When Cody is not spending time with the other wives, she will say, well, of course he doesn't spend time with you guys. You're not giving him what he wants. You're not his best customer. Or you had weight gain and stretch marks. Do you see what she does there? So she finds a way to always excuse it. Now, I also believe that on top of her being an enabler to Cody, which she is, I also think that she's a narcissist herself, but she enables his narcissism. So she makes them think that they don't know him, and she, in turn, helps feed his delusions. So this is what Christine said. That's just my opinion, you guys.
Mary did ask her to be there.
I know,
But-
it's because Robyn says that she can speak Cody, and I'm like, bull. Sorry, okay, sorry. I'm gonna be nice. No, I'm not. I have known Cody I met him when I was 18, 32 years ago. I've known Cody for a long time. I can actually read Cody pretty well, and I can speak Cody well too. But Robyn convinced all of us that she could speak Cody and that she would mediate our relationship.
So classically, Miss Robyn tells the family and convinces them that she can speak Cody better than anyone else, that she knows him better, that she understands him better, and that because of that, she can help all of them in their relationships. Here's the thing. When you have someone say that they know something, that they're so emotional, that they're emotionally, like they have a high emotional intelligence, that they can help you, and you're struggling in your marriage or struggling in a situation, it can feel very enticing when someone says that they can help and they have the answers. The problem in this situation is that Robyn is never going to take the side of anyone but Cody. She's going to enable Cody and build him up and puff him up and encourage his bad behavior, minimize his thoughts, his feelings, and his actions, and then gaslight and confuse and shame and guilt the other woman. And so she plants ideas into their heads and tells them stories about themselves, in my opinion. So I feel like what she's doing is saying to Cody, no one knows you better than me and I can help you. And then what she is saying to them, the problem with you is that you don't know how to be vulnerable with Cody. The problem is with you is that you don't give him what he wants in the bedroom. The problem with you is that you just don't understand that when he's being abusive like that, he's really not being abusive. He just had a bad day. Remember when they were all sitting around after Cody and Christine split, and she told the ladies that Cody couldn't help himself. He couldn't help being mad and angry and frustrated, and he couldn't help taking things out on them because they're women and he's mad at women, and so he's lashing out at women, and it's because Christine left, and so he's just like basically screaming and yelling at them because they're women and he's mad at Christine. That's enabling. So she is going to do whatever Cody says to give him the supply he needs, to encourage him, and then minimize them, degrade them, while then also looking like the savior. So in a way, she's saving Cody, saving the narcissist, and giving him the supply that he needs. So is it really any wonder that he likes to be around her when she's enabling him? No. And Christine says that it's BS that Robyn speaks Cody, but she convinces them all that she speaks Cody, and that she'll continue here and say that she at one point asked Robyn to mediate in her marriage.
I even asked her one time to mediate our relationship, and I remember going, no. Girl, you know him. You can talk to him yourself. You're just fine. She convinced all of us that she needed to be there in the relationship, that she can speak Cody and we can't.
She always it's always this Robyn speaks Cody. I'm like, well, I don't know if I really need someone to translate for me.
So Robyn's enabling Cody, but she's also being really manipulative, because at the same time she's trying to show Cody According to Christine, like she's telling them, nobody knows him better than me. Nobody can speak him better than me. And Christine said, I've known him for 32 years. I was married to him for 26 years. I know him pretty well. I don't need him. I don't need anyone to translate for me. Same with Robyn. Same with Janelle. She says the exact same thing. And she's being super manipulative of them because she's making them feel like she knows something that they don't. She possesses a skill that they don't have. There's like an arrogance, an air of superiority of her over the others, maybe self-grandiosity. That's why I feel like there's a level of narcissism with her, because she feels like she knows things better than anyone else, that she's more, I don't know, compassionate, better able to manage people's relationships. She also loves to play the victim. I don't know. She likes to get the manipulative part of this is convincing them, and this is my opinion, that they don't know Cody better than her, and then manipulating them to believe that in order to fix their relationship, she needs to be there to help them. Whereby, being in that conversation, she gets insight into Cody's problems with his other relationships. She's able to hear the issues that they have. When she and Cody are together, she can use the information that she gleans from these conversations with the other women and then use that as a weapon against him to say, see, I told you she's like that. See, you know she's always doing that. See, this is why I don't like her. This is why I think that Robyn is the one that inserts herself into situations to gather information, then to use later to get what she needs and what she wants. And that's extremely manipulative behavior. She's also exploitative and using them to get whatever she needs. So I'm generally assuming that a lot of the time she's inserting herself in these situations is not for the betterment of the family, but rather for the betterment of her needs. So if she knows what their problems are and their pain points are, she can mirror whatever they're not, she can mirror what Cody needs that they're not giving, he's not getting from those other women. So she can play a role, an actress, I would say, of what Cody needs and say, see, I told you they can't be as intimate with you. They're not as vulnerable with you. Look at how vulnerable I am. She's telling Cody what they don't have and saying, that's who I am. So she's able to find out information about the relationship and then use it to her advantage and also use it against them and also manipulate Cody with it. That's why I feel like Cody is definitely a narcissist, but Cody is also not a very smart person. And I think Cody is also incredibly naive to how manipulative Robyn is, because he's so incredibly gobsmacked and blind because of the supply she gives him and because of the enabling she does. But it's all her manipulation. That's just my opinion. And the fact that she wants to get in the middle of these relationships, this sort of proves my point.
We've been married a long time. We did okay without you. I think I speak Cody, but she likes to position herself as like, I speak Cody. She says that to my children. She come over, like in the past, she said, why don't you have a conversation with your dad? I'll be there because, I speak Cody. And my kids are like, it's our dad. We don't really need you to speak Cody. It does bug me. That one does bug me.
Mm-hmm.
I speak Cody. Well, Cody can speak for himself. He's a grown-ass man.
What she's doing in this situation is like, I feel, this is just, again, my opinion based on just my life experience, but who am I to say anything, is I feel like she's got two objectives here. One is she wants to be in the middle of it because she wants to know what is being said. She wants some control over the outcome. She wants to know what the pain points are. She needs to know what the frustrations are, because then she can use that information later on. She can also influence the outcome by being there, and she can know what's happening when she's not around. So like she can get in the middle of something, insert ideas into heads, try to manipulate scenarios so that she ends up getting what she wants. So if it's that she doesn't want Cody and Mary to split up, she might go over to Mary's house and tell Mary that Cody's thinking about her and wants to build on Coyote Pass with her or whatever. And then when she's with Cody, she'll tell him that he wants to be with Mary still because of what she's thinking about Coyote Pass or whatever. And then she tells them that when they have conversations, she needs to be in the middle of it because they don't know how to communicate. And I think that when you have someone for such a long time erode your confidence and your self-confidence in who you are and your capabilities of communicating, you start to think and believe what it is that they're saying. So if Cody thinks, I've never had a good relationship with anyone else until I met Robyn, I wonder how many times Robyn has said that to him or made him feel that way. And she'd say, see, this is why I'm telling you, they just didn't know you, Cody. They didn't know you. And with the kids, I feel like it's a way for her to not find resolution, but to find ways to pit them against each other. I don't think Robyn wants anyone to get along. I think she inserts herself in the situation to destroy the situation so that she gets what she wants. I don't see her objective ever being to help. I've never seen her help anyone. I've never seen her try to bridge gaps. You know, Gwendolyn did a Patreon last year and said that her mom once told her to go to Robyn when she was having trouble because Robyn is supposed to be this good sounding board. And Gwendolyn said that every time she spoke to Robyn, she felt like it was very manipulative, like she was trying to get something out of it or trying to get information from her. And information in a family like this is so powerful. And influence and manipulation is also powerful in a family like this because whoever can control Cody can control the family. And so she can pull the strings. And that's why I think people feel like she's like a puppet master, because she doesn't have to outwardly say it. She can just privately speak to Cody, tell him from the inserting of herself in all of these situations what's happening, rewrite history in his mind, explain it so that he gets his ego met, and then be everything that everyone else is not being to him, right? So if everyone's being pushy, she won't be. If people are being, they're not being sensitive to him, she will be. If they're being demanding, she won't be. You know, if they won't do things in the bedroom, she will do things in the bedroom. She knows an awful lot about his intimate life that the others don't. For someone that says that she doesn't know anything about his life and his relationships, that Cody doesn't talk about it. So this kind of blows up Robyn's lies that she's said for a long time, that she doesn't know anything about Cody and his other relationships. She has said that on the show for years. And now Christine and Janelle are plainly laying out for everyone what we already knew, that Robyn is 100% the puppet master, and that Robyn is 100% manipulating everyone to try to control everything. And ultimately what she ended up doing was alienating Cody from everyone else because she probably didn't want to share him and didn't want to share the resources and wanted the financial security. I don't know if she loves Cody so much as she loves the financial stability that he gives her. That's just my opinion. But Robyn is highly manipulative and a complete enabler of Cody. And I'm sorry, but women that have been with him longer than her are going to know him better. And they're not going to proudly proclaim that they know him better when they've just joined the family. But what do I know? But this clip was like, I knew she was the puppet master. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.